Hey, so I want y'all to think back on all the people you've encountered in your life, the ones that have encouraged you to do wrong, knowing it was wrong, be it your friends, your ex-friends, whatever the case may be. Think back to the time that they had you doing wrong. What do you think their motives were? Was it because they wanted to do something wrong and they didn't want to do it by themselves because they knew they were doing wrong? Or was it to persuade you to not succeed at something? And I remember one time I went on a job interview, went to this like job thing where they hire you on the spot. So I went with a friend, and mind you, I don't never suggest going to no job interviews with no friends, none of that. But anyway, I was young. It was a call center job, paying good, okay? I remember we went, and the requirement was you do the application, and you got to take a test in order. Like, you got to pass a test to even get past, like, to the interview process. So anyway, the person I'm with, we both did the application, took our test. She finished the test before I finished. She finished the test before I finished, and they let her know that she didn't pass. But mind you, we rode together, so now she waiting on me to finish my test. So she looking at me doing it, and I'm a reader. I'm going to read for myself or whatever. So she going to come telling me, oh, that's the answer. But mind you, I didn't know she didn't pass this test yet either. So she was like, oh, that's the answer. She was like, I just took the test. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, no, I don't think that's the answer. So I still put what I wanted to put. I put the answer that I wanted to put. And she was like, I just took the test. I know the answers. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's all I told her was, oh, okay. She got mad at me. She got mad at me when I didn't put the answer that she was telling me to put. Anyway, I turned my test in. I passed. But the answer that she was trying to give me, she was giving me the wrong answers, y'all. This girl was giving me the wrong answers on purpose. And I guess because she seen that she didn't get the job, so she didn't want me to get the job either. She was purposely trying to get me to fail this test with her. So you got to start paying attention to people, looking at their motives. Pay attention to what their motives could be. Because had I did the answers that she wanted me to, I wouldn't have had the job either, which was her motive, was to get me not to have this job. She was mad. She was mad that I didn't go with what she was saying. But just because you my friend, just because we kicking it together, I still got to look out for myself. I still got to sit here, read for myself. I need to think for myself. Don't let no people think for you. Don't let no people think for you. No matter if you think you're going to get done with something quicker or it's a shortcut to something. Think for yourself. Read for yourself. You can't ride with what somebody is telling you just because they're telling you and it's your people or whatever. Get out of that. Get that out your head. Read for yourself. Think for yourself. Even with all the wrong that people done had you do. Not saying people can't make you do nothing, but people have influence. People have motives for when they do stuff, trying to have you do stuff. It's a motive behind it. So pay attention to your peoples. Because it's a true story. This girl really tried to get me to fail this test. This girl, we rode up to the job together. She got her test. She got the wrong answers and still came to me to give me them answers that was wrong. On purpose. On purpose. I ain't talked to her no more after that. I didn't tell her that's why I didn't talk to her no more. I should have told her that's why. If she watching this live, now she know. Well, not this live, but if she watching this now, she know. But I probably was 16, 17 at the time. I probably 17. Think for yourself. Don't have nobody think for you. If you call somebody needing help and they give you the answer, go back and research go back and see how they got the answer. That's just like they said, when you go to a church and the pastor is preaching, they supposed to be preaching out the Bible. You supposed to be going to check to see, like, is what these people saying, is this in the Bible? Is what they speaking? Is this what's up in here? You supposed to do that with everything in your life. So don't be trying to get shortcuts, thinking you getting a shortcut, because everybody is not for you. If they can't have it, they're going to make sure you can't have it. I'm not saying everybody like that, but a lot of people are. So start thinking for yourself. Research. If somebody tell you something, research yourself. But y'all be blessed. All right.